Welcome back to Red Ted Art. Look who we have for you today. It's Jigglypuff from Pokemon, part of our special 7-day Pokemon Bookmark Corner series, which is in addition to our ordinary crafts on a Monday and Thursday. So if you're not so keen on Pokemon, skip on over to the normal crafts. If you love Pokemon, keep watching. Okay, so to make Jigglypuff, you will need a piece of pink paper, a little bit of white, some coloured pens, Pritt stick, scissors, and I also used a 10p coin to measure out the eyes. Now, this is an A5 sheet of paper cut in half, A4 cut in half to create A5. If you have a square piece of paper, great. But to be honest, we need the extra little bit for the details of a Jigglypuff. Such a funny little character, isn't she? Now, fold it over to the corner and cut. As with all our corner bookmarks, I'm showing you all the steps so that when you watch the video, you don't have to click through between videos and see other steps. Some of you will be familiar with this already, some of you won't. So bring this corner up. Bring this corner up. And make some nice, neat creases. Open it up, bring one fold down, nice crease, bring this over and tuck it in. My fingers are starting to look like my table, lots of little marks on them. Bring this one over, sign of a crafter, eh? And tuck it in. Here we go. Now, this Jigglypuff is, I forgot to say, we need a glass. This Jigglypuff is made in the same way as our very well-known emoji bookmark corners. Now, I'll link these if you want to see these specifically, because we want to have a bookmark. So what you need to do is you need to get a glass that fits just over the edges, because you don't actually want to cut a whole circle, otherwise it's going to fall apart. What you're going to cut is leaving straight lines here and here. It means you don't get a perfectly round circle, but that's okay because this is where the ears are going to go. And if you do cut too much off, it is going to fall apart. So be sure to cut just within that circle. It's okay to have perfectly round at the bottom, but not at the top. You also need to glue it down. So some of the other ones, you don't have to do any gluing, but with this one, we do glue it just to give it that extra stability. So cut out your circle. Like I said, at the bottom, it's going to be a full circle. And then here, you need to keep these edges. It's not perfectly round, but almost round. I'm going to just open this up and glue it down just to give it, like I say, extra stability. There we go. That's one side. Same on this side. And we have your basic Jigglypuff shape. Great. Now for Jigglypuff, you will now need two little, medium-sized ears. So I'm going to cut those out. Kind of making them up as I go along. Not really sure what size to make them. Let's see. Always make them a little bit bigger because you can cut them down, but also because you will need a bit of surface, to glue it on the back. I think those work quite well actually. That's quite good, isn't it? So I've got my ears. Now I'm going to colour them, the inside of the ear purple. I'm not sure if it is purple. To me it looks purple. This I find the hardest bit of Jigglypuff. I'm going to make that quiff, and I do find it a little bit tricky, but that's okay. It wouldn't be a challenge otherwise, would it? So it's like a big sort of circle that comes round and then tucks in like that. I think that might be a little bit too big, but I'm going to cut it out and have a look. And as always, trim it down if need be. And then use a black pen to make some extra outlines. It's a bit big. A little big. Let's just That's good. Yes, I like that. Get a piece of paper because my pens sometimes mark through, and then create that cartoon effect. Yay, I like that. Nice, nice, nice. Bit of black outline here. I went over the edge on purpose there just to give it that kind of folded ear shape. It's all coming together, isn't it? Here we go. So, Jigglypuff. Now we're going to need some little feet. Kind of just cutting out an oval here that we can then glue on. I don't think they have to be too exact. La la la. Do a little hand. The other hand I think I'm going to draw on. So like a little. Okay, now we need the eyes. Now I think the 10p is a little bit too big, so I'm just going to cut on the inside of this circle to make it a bit smaller. What do you think? Good eyes? Let's see if we position it all. I think that's okay. Now do the black outlines and the white outlines. You could use a 5p coin to do the center circle. I'm going to try it freehand, fingers crossed. And I've decided to go for like this turquoisey colour to colour in her eyes. Just make a circle here for the reflection. Oh, la, la. I'm always so pleased with my crafts. It's good to enjoy what you make, isn't it? Right, I'm going to glue it all together now because I just want to add a little mouth with a pen and a second hand also with a pen. And for that, I need to have it all in place so it doesn't kind of, well, you know, shift and I draw it in the wrong place. Oh, little mouth. And then I'll put the other hand here. Now I'm doing them in pencil first just to make sure I'm happy with them, and then I can go over with the black pen. I think I need the mouth a little bit smaller. I'll rub out bits I don't like. You could also just do a smile. She doesn't have to have an open mouth. Let me carefully rub that out. And there we go. Jigglypuff! What do you think? Here we go. Let's see if we can get her. It's a bit blue, the light today, by the looks of it, but isn't she adorable? Thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. This is part of a special series. Check out the other videos and obviously check out the rest of the channel too for more everyday today crafts. Anyway, see you here again soon. Bye!